Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christian. Welcome back to Christian's Weather and Forecasting. Right now we're going to be diving into some general slight risk, general August weather. As well as that, we may actually possibly be breaking the slight risk record. So let's go ahead and dive straight into this. And so here we are on the day one risk. Right now we have a slight risk stretching through some of the Virginias and Carolinas. We also have that probability for that tornado threat. Again, we have that 2% tornado threat. This is where that slight risk is. That tornado threat stretches all the way into some areas of New York, Pennsylvania, and even into some areas of the New England states. So we aren't looking at a crazy tornado threat. Your main threat is going to be for wind, and even not as crazy for hail, but we do have a possibility for that hail as well. And again, this is generally for the whole marginal risk. We have those probabilities. Areas stretching into the New England states, your threat is going to be mainly a tornado threat as well, as where we're seeing that 5% stretching even back in through here. It's not the 15%. So some areas into the New York, Pennsylvania area, it's going to be more of, again, it's not going to be a crazy threat. It's going to be more of that tornado threat though. And here we are on day two. This is going to be for tomorrow. This has a risk stretching through Wisconsin, Minnesota, into, I'm assuming, some portions of Canada even. We have a marginal risk stretching even further through, and then general thunderstorm risk, including areas of New York, some of the southern eastern coast, and the western coast as well. Tornado threat. This is where we're starting to see that severe weather die off. It's going to be non-existent. Wind threat is going to be more of a threat, as well as wind, not wind, but hail. Hail will have that 15% as well. So I was looking at both of those. Hail isn't as big of a threat, but it still has that probability right there. And then here we are on day three. Day three, we have a marginal risk stretching through Wisconsin and northern Ohio, as well as a little baby portion of northern Indiana, but I don't think that'd be any concerning. And then that 5% probability for severe potential. So, as we're saying, we may be breaking this risk. I don't see it as possibly staying like this. We have had a long streak. It'd be kind of weird to see it go just like that in the middle of August. But again, anything's possible. So as we move closer, we will continue to monitor this. It may grow, it may not, so we will just have to see what it does. And really quick, just before we end the video, I want to kind of dive into what's going on actively right now as we're making the video. Right now, we do have a threat stretching from Philadelphia all the way down to Charlottesville, even including some big areas like Washington and Richmond, as well as that's just as a severe thunderstorm watch. We have areas stretching all the way down here, even into Louisiana, with some of those special weather statements and severe thunderstorm warnings. And these storms right now that are going to be severe thunderstorm warned, include areas like Newport News, gonna be including areas like Virginia Beach, Smithfield, Henderson, even into some Rapids area. And then as we're moving off down, things get a little less severe with those special weather statements. But again, this whole area right here is going to be experiencing some severe weather for the next little bit at least. Moving out of the watch zone, we have some areas like Lancaster and Columbia under the severe thunderstorm warnings. And then down here near Milledgeville, we have some kind of storms gaining a little severity. And even down here into the Columbus, Ozark, Thomason area where we have some gaining severity as well. And then even if we're moving down here into Louisiana, we have storms here near Gulfport. Again, those storms near Oxford. Bainbridge, I cannot pronounce that, and even some areas moving into Florida, Dayton Beach. These aren't going to be as severe, but again, we still have those special weather statements in effect for the next little bit. So if you're in a zone for the next little bit with any severe weather, I wouldn't be crazy worried. Don't get worried. Just prepare, be prepared, and I will thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.